Welcome to Roshn Saudi League Preview 2022-2023. There are teams out to continue their perfect start and those out to get off the mark. Off the pitch, we click with the fast-moving world of social media in around the league. And in Stats Attack, Al Nassr have the numbers, but Damak the desire to strike back.
Al Hilal and Al Fayha walked out to a fervent atmosphere to continue their rivalry from last season, which had seen the champions fail to win in the league and King's Cup to the visitors. The home support were seeking a reaction.
Pereira on the right, checks back. Inside, fires off the shot, Stojkovic! That hurt. Al Fayha coming forward, finding space on the right-hand side, plenty of players in the box. Victor Ruiz, just over. Pereira with the corner, into the near post. Carrillo the flick on! And Stojkovic with the knee. Pereira to the edge of the box. The Blues flowing forward here. Aldosari. Marega! Slots it home for the opener. Drove it into the far corner. And the celebrations begin. Abdul Hamid, it's a good ball into space. Mitchell, running directly at the edge of the area. Return pass across the face of the goal and bundled home. Igalo with the second. Wonderful support from Abdul Hamid. The Eagle strikes again. Al Hilal get revenge over Al Fayha from last season. Igalo on the score sheet. The blue wave is stirring.
Al Ta'aun and Al Nassr strode into the quiet of their respective dressing rooms, while outside it was a raucous stadium alive with colour and belief that the Wolves could make it 2 wins in a row.
Al Nabit slides it through to Tawamba. Attempt from distance. Ospina with the save. Ball bounces out to Al Amri, who's too strong in the challenge. Pulls it back, Abu Bakar, little flick, well wide. Aloyayori lines up the shots, Ospina got down quickly. 94th minute, Belobed on the turn, pushes into the box, tries to pick out his man, Tawamba's after it, and Tawamba wins it for Al Ta'aun at the end. But the referee is checking the VAR and the elbow of Tawamba. The goal is ruled out. Al Najai picks it up, he's under pressure, he's lost it, Kaku slots it through. Al Nabit and Al Ta'aun this time have sealed the deal. The 102nd minute. That is the winner, and Al Nabit claims it. Heartbreak for Al Nassr. The Wolves show their fighting spirit to the very end and leave the fans dancing.
Damak were full of confidence and out to maintain their winning start against newly promoted Al Khalij, who were facing a second tough encounter following defeat to Al Hilal.
Antulic. It's a wonderful ball into space. Al Zain. Outside of the boot! And turned home! Hamzi! Al-Nawaiki, time to deliver the cross, which he does, and turned home! Bedran finds the back of the net, his own net. Al-Hawsawi, lofted ball into the box, in behind the defence! Hamzi, off the post. Ball wide, Nawaiki, again with time to deliver this cross, hanging in the air, Zikalishi, incredible save! 9 moments to the game, header away, no real distance, but a head tennis in the box. The referee spotted something, an infringement. Bedran bundled over, and the decision is a penalty! This to win it, Antulic steps up, cool as you like! His second goal of the season, and it will be the winner! Damak take all 3 points. Heartbreak for Al-Khalij. Cool celebrations.
Goals, saves and tackles. In Stats Attack, the numbers always stack up. Match day 3. The marvellous Marcel Park in Al Riyadh. What better setting for free-scoring Al Nassr to host rejuvenated Damak? Al Nassr were joint top scorers at home last term, thrilling their fans by netting on an impressive 31 occasions. The Knight of the South went from relegation candidates the season before to finishing 5th in 2021-22. The home side can field a formidable forward, Anderson Talisca. 20 goals last season for the Brazilian. The visitors, meanwhile, have a real number 1 in goal. The imposing Mustafa Zegba kept 8 clean sheets in 30 matches. The corresponding fixture last campaign was all about Al Nassr's power attack. 4-1 the final outcome. This time around, Damak will want to be more defiant. That's all from Stats Attack this week. Now for some quick-fire highlights.
A blaze of yellow and black greeted last season's runners-up when they hosted Al Ettifaq. The visitors had lost their opener. In contrast, the Jeddah club had won 3-0, and the home fans expected more cause to celebrate. That looked likely. New signing Helder Costa sent Abderrahman Al Aboud on a run. Paulo Victor and the post, denying the Saudi winger. Then some Brazilian brilliance. Igor Coronado into the path of Bruno Henrique. His effort tipping over. So another Brazilian picked up the baton. Romarinho forcing Victor into a diving save. More South American frustration. Just before half-time, Coronado won possession and off he went. It was a dazzling dribble and finish. But the home delight was short-lived. A handball in the build-up, and the goal was disallowed. Nuno Santo nonplussed, and after the break his side were on the defensive, though away striker Robin Quaison was put off by the on-Russian Marcelo Grohe. The intensity was building. Costa clipped the outside of the post. Ahmed Hijazi headed just over, but still no breakthrough. Deep into added time, Yusufu Nyakate stopped Tarek Hamid in his tracks. Referee Daniele Orsato produced a red card. Visiting coach Patrice Carteron still winless, but his team had held off the Tigers in an entertaining encounter. Both Al Baten and Al Fateh had a goalless loss on the opening day, so this was a second chance to make a good impression. Al Fateh started the faster. A Fran Vélez header may have been saved by Martin Campagna, but Marwan Sadan made it 1-0. A VAR check ruled out an offside call. A reaction from Campagna, who received a second yellow card. The home team, a man down. The visitors piled on the pressure, and before half-time, Murad Batna headed in their second. After the break, Batna was at it again. His cross evaded everyone, including substitute keeper Michel Al-Shammari. Thumbs up for Batna, while Al-Batin were soon 4-0 down. Sofian Bendebka set up Petros. He made it look easy. In added time, Firas Al-Brekan completed the hosts' misery. Al Fateh used their man advantage well against a young Al-Batin side, who've conceded 8 goals in the first 2 games. Al Riyadh's fans were in confident mood for the visit of newly promoted Al Weta, the kingdom's 3rd oldest club. Faisal Fajr curled a corner against the post. Silvio Lung shaken but not stirred. The net wasn't shaken until an hour had been played. Mohamed Fouzer tried, but Alexandru Mitrita achieved the Romanian's first goal for his new club. At the other end, Lung wasn't breathing easy, using his foot to deny Gerson Rodriguez. In the dying moments, he was tested again and tipped over Oscar Duarte's header. In the aftermath, home defender René dos Santos, who had only been on the pitch for 5 minutes, was sent off. Victory for the hosts, who were pushed all the way by Al Weda, the newcomers suffering back-to-back 1-0 away defeats.
Later in the show, in Player versus Player, Carlos Jr. and Amir Sayoud supply style and grace. But first, let's click on the world of social media. Let's catch up with all the news off the pitch in around the league. The new faces continue to arrive, increasing the level of excitement to fever pitch. Time off is time for fun. Beach soccer is always a winner. Fishing for Alfa Semedo and Alvaro Gonzalez. Andre Poco handy in the gym. Grzegorz Krychowiak used his hands in the kitchen. The new Al-Shabaab defender invited a special dinner guest. Teammate Ever Banega is a sharpshooter, so watch out. Igor Coronado multi-skinning in his ping-pong game. Maybe those skills were honed on Al Ittihad training pitch. Special glasses to train reflexes and speed of movement. And talking of movement, time stands still for no man. But Al Hilal captain Salman Al Faraj and his teammates ensured coach Ramon Diaz celebrated his 63rd birthday in chocolatey style. That's all for now from around the league, our digital window into the RSL world after the final whistle. Now back to the action from Matchday 2.
Altay were feeling very much at home in their second season in the top flight as they welcomed a new face, Al Adala, out to make their own impression.
Sona, decent delivery, Dener! Sayoud gets away from his marker. Musona, reverse pass. Sayoud again! And chopped home by Harzan! Sweeping move from the home side. One-touch football. Clinical finish. Ball in midfield. Drops down. Benza. From distance. Mijatovic with the save. And Sona. Mijatovic again. Ali. A wonderful nutmeg. Pulls the ball back. And Sona. He can't believe he missed. The visitors coming forward. Ball lofted into the box. Da Cruz. Braga with the save. Palacios denied. 2 matches, 2 wins, Altai. They are shining.
A second home game for Abha, who won their first, but this time it was the attacking threat of Al-Shabaab who had scored 3 goals in their opening win.
Bidia swings it in. Sharahili had the final touch. Krychowiak pounces. Looking for an option, goes on the outside. He can see Guaga, who went down. Referee has given a penalty. 25th minute. Guanca steps up and scores. The captain gives Al-Shabaab the lead. Al-Shabaab trying to play it through the middle. Now the back pass. Epassi is in a mess. And Mina puts in. What a gift. Goals in consecutive games for the Spaniard. And it couldn't have been easier. Benjmea has misplaced the pass. Carlos Jr. Abba punished again. Great finish. The Brazilian buries it in the bottom corner. In the final minute of the game, Krychowiak, he sees Bahebri open. Teasing the ball, comes inside, Bahebri! The icing on the cake for Al-Shabaab. The Saudi striker with a delicious finish. Roars from the fans. A ruthless performance from the Lions.
Two stylish midfielders. Carlos Jr. of Al-Shabaab and Altai's Amir Sayoud. Last season, Junior hit 13 goals from 34 shots on target. Algerian Sayoud netted 5 goals from 17 efforts. The classy Brazilian has already flexed his muscles this campaign. A cracker against Al-Batin. A dominator with a ready smile. Silky Sayoud combines eye-catching dribbles with impressive technique. Creative, but also constantly in motion.
Sayoud! Amir Sayoud!
It's a matchup where style and stamina will count. That's all from Player versus Player this week. Now let's check out the league table and the top scorers standings.
At the top, Al Hilal are on maximum points with a game more than Al-Shabaab and the Chasers. At the other end, Al-Batin and Al-Adala are 2 of 5 sides yet to get off the mark. Santi Mina and Domagoj Antolic join other new names level with Odion Igalo. Al-Fateh Al Hilal open match day 3, giving the league champions more time to prepare for the Super Lusail final against Egypt's Al Zamalek.
Abdul Hamid. Good feet. Marega whips the ball in. Al-Dosri right under his shot. Batna checks back. Checks back again. Wonderful skill. Cueva on the left foot. And wide. Dosri tries a shot, takes a deflection. Vieto. Lot to do, little step over at the near post and finishes calmly. Al Hilal in front. All smiles from the Argentine. Excellent control. Kept his poise for the finish. Cueva burst through the midfield. Al-Clef peeling out to the left-hand side. Cuts in. And just wide. Al Hilal again using the wide spaces. They've got players forward here. Vieto curls it in. Marega! Off the woodwork. Quick throw taken. Quillar gets to the byline. Decent chip! And over the top from Igalo. Al Hilal take down Al Fateh. It's a third straight victory and a third clean sheet.
We open our Match Day 3 previews with Al Ittihad visiting Al Raid. Last season, the Buraida side had to be satisfied with a consolation goal. Victory would be something to cheer. The Tigers did the double over this opponent in 2021-22, and they will be on the prowl for 3 points again. The Red Giant are finally home after 2 away games and out to avenge one of their final league defeats 2 years ago. It's the leader of the South's first away game. The previous time they made this journey, they dominated to fire home 4 goals. Mohamed Al-Kuwaikabi ended and opened the season with a goal, but on this occasion, the Knight of Al Dahna weren't able to secure the win. The Sky Blues have divided the points equally with their hosts since 2016, but may be nervy after conceding 3 goals on their first road trip. The First Division champions tried their hardest to score against the league champions, but lost that game 2-0. The 2 runners-up also met, and likewise, the Knights of the Oasis went down too, though more heavily. The Orange were a whisker away from scoring on Matchday 1 to remain goalless for the 6th match in a row, including last season's fixture. To earn his team maximum points on that occasion, Leandre Tawamba's header was enough. The Tank also powered one on the opening away day.
On match day 3, New Boys Al Kharij and Al Adala meet. Al Shabab welcome Al Tai. Al Ittihad are at Al Raid, while Al Nasser face Damak.
Next time, in Stats Attack, Al Wahda are back in the big time to do a number on champions Al Hilal. Join us then for the best of the exciting world of RSL. Roshn Saudi League Preview 2022-2023.